It's the $5 Game Box. Episode 3. Need some goals. More on that later. The $5 Game Box. Our continuing quest to build an awesome collection of video games for only a $5 investment. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of NES games in the box right now. And actually, these games are in there as well. These games are in there from last season. I thought I didn't own them, so I put them in my collection. Turns out, I had another copy. So I'm going to put them back in the box so that we can sell them and put some money in there. Our $5 Game Box funding wallet, which currently has $41, a little bit of Retro Game Store credit, and some GameStop trade credit as well. This box, still storage for our Steam Link and our SNES Classic and my Snowman and my Cartman. I could go out and build a snowman if I wanted to today, but I don't. I want to talk about game collecting. It's the $5 Game Box. Let's start the show. Not for resale. Interesting. $1.99 for a Season Kingdom Hearts. May have to pick that up. I've never seen all 3 Burger King games in the same place. Interesting. About a $15 game, and it's half price day in this thrift store. Sweet. All right. New phone. See, it's a little bit heavier, so I don't know if it's going to stay in this holder. All right, I just left this thrift store. It's half price day. I picked up a Just Dance 14 for $1. They said, that's not our price tag. Do you mind? I'm like, whatever. It's going to be $1 anyway, but I was hoping it'd be 50 cents. It still trades in for like $4 at GameStop, so it's not a great return, but it takes $1 and turns it into $4, so there's that. And moment of truth, because they've got it taped up, there is MLB 2K12 for the Wii. Let's get that piece of tape off of there, and crap, get it off. Doesn't feel complete. I just want to make sure the disc is in there and in decent enough shape. My God, it is complete. Let's check the disc. Oh, flawless. Awesome. So, I don't have this, but it'd be a nice little possible flip for us. So, cool. Awesome. Start up the car. And, I'm not going to hit every place today. My legs bother me today, so getting in and out of the car is not fun. But I think I'm going to hit 1 or 2 more places and hopefully find some stuff that isn't just for flipping, but for collecting. So I will see you hopefully here in a minute or 2. I'm back at the pawn shop where I picked up a big stack of the NES games in episode 2, and I found Blur on Xbox 360. in this crappy generic DVD case that's falling apart. Didn't even hold a disc. So it's basically a loose disc of Blur. $7, not a great deal. Goes for about $15 online. GameStop, I believe, will give $11 cash, or somewhere around $11 cash. So we're not getting huge deals, but I'm getting a couple things that I think I make about $3 on Just Dance. I'll make $4 on that if I don't scratch it up in this shitty ass case. And I actually checked, this trades into GameStop for cash for $5.50. I just paid $1 for it. So if I would want to do the easy route going through GameStop through this, but I think I'm going to try to sell this on eBay, or at least take a look to see how many are selling currently on eBay. So we're kind of incrementally, spending a little cash to make a little bit more cash, because we got to put some money back in the $5 game box, because we're probably down close to, let's see, I started with 42. Let's take a look. 42. And then we had, or was it? No, I had 41. So I had this, $1.99. So 39, 37 after $1 each on those. So I'm at $30 exactly right now in the $5 game box funding wallet. So get some stuff online for our little goal, which I don't know if I've discussed yet. I'm kind of filming out of order. And then, and get some stuff to GameStop just to put an extra $15, $20 into our wallet. I think I'm going to go hit a couple more places. I'm feeling good. I've found something at every spot I've stopped at. So let's keep the momentum going. All right. I am leaving work on a Thursday, heading to pick up something for the $5 game box. Since this episode is full of pretty much stuff I want to resell so far. I mean, I wouldn't mind keeping a copy of Blur, but it's not a good copy of Blur. So I'd rather have the cash. Plus, I need some funds for the goals, which I don't think I've told you about yet. So we'll get to that. But anyway, I'm on Craigslist last night, and it's February in Montana. I wish you could see it. I wish I could flip this camera real quick. There's 2 snowplows on this street. I've stopped at a red light. There's 2 snowplows going down Main Street. Right now in Bozeman, Montana, it's about mid-40s. It's overcast. The sun kind of is peeking through the clouds, but it's mid-40s. It's been a nice day, kind of a warm day. However, we are under a winter storm watch. Some areas under a winter storm warning, because tonight the temperature is supposed to drop. Like tomorrow, it's supposed to be about 30 degrees cooler than it was today, and the entire state's going to get blanketed in snow. That's what they're saying. Some areas up to 1.5 feet. I don't think we're going to get near that here, but here's the snow plows getting just the tiniest little bit of melted snow off of Main Street before this snowstorm hits tonight. It's kind of funny. Anyway, last night I'm on Craigslist, and there's a garage sale ad up. I'm already looking. It's February. I'm already like, oh, let's look for garage sale ads. And there's a garage sale ad up. It is for yesterday and today. Dude's moving, and he said, nothing's coming with. Nothing at all. So he's like, make offers on anything you see. He had like 8 pictures in there. And he's like, here's some free stuff, but I'll deliver it if you make a $10 donation. So I see an Xbox and 8 games, and all I see are like the bottom of the cases. So I have no idea what games they are. So I kind of shoot him a text message and ask if the Xbox is still available. He's like, any donation and it's yours. So I was like, $10? He's like, it's yours. So I've got the address, so I'm going to pick it up now after work. I have no idea what the games are. I'm kind of hoping for something good. Hoping for something to flip along with the Xbox. Like if there's a Halo in there with the Xbox, I think we'd be doing pretty good and can at least get double our money, because we're going to need cash to continue game hunting in the $5 game box, because we only have 30 now. We'll have 20 once this deal is made. And we need cash not only to continue hunting, but we need to accumulate cash to get some of these goals, which I'll tell you about in a bit. So I'm prepared to be about as surprised as you are, because I have no idea what I'm about to buy. Hopefully it's not 8 shitty sports games. I guess I haven't paid him yet. So if it turns out they're shitty games, I can be like, never mind. But I think even $10 is, going to be worth it just if the system's in decent shape. So we will see. So I'm a few blocks away from this dude's place, and I will see you in a second when I've got an Xbox and 8 games in the car. All right. Leaving this dude's place. Intriguing little bundle here. We will see. I think it's got some games I don't even have. So, nothing like special or gonna knock your socks off. But some good games. I'll find a spot to pull over away from this dude's house and go through it real quick here in the car, here in the GameCube. Let's just pull over right over here. Like I said, intriguing. Let's see. Oh crap. Well, there's no parking at any time. Come on, man. About right here. We're just gonna pull over right here. These people are gonna look at me funny talking to myself in the car right here. Okay, so $10 spent. Let's see, we have a GTA 4 Xbox 360 case, but inside is Need for Speed Underground 2, the disc. So, let's see if that's the only thing in there. Yep. That'd been nice to get GTA 4 as well. Alright. We have Army Men Sarge's Heroes with, that's the disc, and a Ghost Recon. I believe we have a Ghost Recon case. Hold on a second. Yeah. Not Splinter Cell. What's this? Yep, here it is. So there's the Ghost Recon case. So, okay. We will do some disc swapping here in the car. Alright. So Ghost Recon and Army Men Sarge's War. Fable Limited Edition Bonus DVD. Oh, it's not even the game. No, it's got the game inside. There's Fable. Does it have that bonus DVD? Oh, it does, I think. Yes! There's the bonus DVD. Sweet. Interesting. We have a Madden 07 case with no game inside. Dead to Rights. No manual. Just a game. There's Splinter Cell. Complete. And Ninja Gaiden. Oh, no disc. Oh, no. So, we have an Xbox controller, not the Duke, the new one. I just took off just ripped off the little connector thing. Alright. We have the AV hookups, no power supply. Okay. I might have some extra Xbox power supplies at home. And the system is dirty, and it's either got Ninja Gaiden or Madden 07 inside of it. Trying to balance the games. so they don't fall over the place when I lift up the system. There that bad boy is. So we're going to go home, hopefully test it, hopefully it's working, and maybe sell an Xbox, and hopefully Ninja Gaiden's inside, and not Madden. That's what we're hoping for. Alright, I think it's time for a pickup recap, and we're going to go over those goals I've been talking about. So, see you in a bit. Moment of truth. Let's turn it on. Will there be a game inside? Will it be Madden? Boo, boo. Will it be Ninja Gaiden? Yay, yay. Will it be something else? Will it be nothing? Will it even work? Let's find out. That's good. That's good. Eject. Yes! Score! So, there's Ninja Gaiden. And our empty Madden case can go in the trash. Sweet. This thing's fucking dirty. Look at it. Let's get it cleaned up. Then we'll go to the pickup recap of episode 3 of the $5 game box. Sweet. Is it in good condition? Not bad. Pretty good. Awesome. Alright, here we are back at it. $5 game box, episode 3, pickup recap. Not the best episode as far as like great pickups are concerned, but it is going to be an episode that may set the tone for this series over the next months, rest of the year, especially as we get closer to spring and summer here in Montana and garage sales start hitting. Because, as you know, I've titled the episode Need Some Goals. And I've talked about it a couple times throughout this episode, and really been kind of alluding to it over the past couple episodes, is that putting a little direction behind the $5 game box. Not just having the mission of, building the best possible collection of video games we have, but going for some particular titles. And I say that because when I started doing the $5 game box, I said that the $5 game box game collection is going to be separate from my personal game collection. But when it comes to being a game collector, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Keeping a copy of Turtles in Time, which is a game I like to bring up when giving this example. Keeping a copy of Turtles in Time in the $5 game box when I've got a copy of Turtles in Time in the next room in my Super Nintendo collection. Contra, keeping a copy of Contra right here when I've got Contra down on one of these shelves below in my NES collection. Why do I want to keep another copy of Contra on hand when there's so many other great games to buy, to play, to collect? So, with that in mind, I want to use the $5 game box to set a few goals. And that is giving it some direction so that when I've got an extra copy of Contra or a Super Mario 2 or a Super Mario 3 or Turtles in Time or a Super Smash Brothers Melee or anything like that, when I sell those, it's not just to put more cash in the game funding wallet up here, but that we're also setting a direction. And I talked about this in episode 1 a few months ago as well, trying to get more top dollar for things that I sell out of the $5 game box, not just necessarily always going to the retro game store and picking up credit or getting some cash from him, but you're trying to get a bigger chunk of what a game is worth, so to speak, when I have it. So this could be a little bit difficult because most of these games are probably going to have to get off eBay. Chances are we're going to have to get even all of these off eBay. So when I sell a game on eBay, like if I put Contra up on eBay for $25 or something, $30, whatever it winds up being, last season I would withdraw that and put it in the $5 Game Box wallet. I would withdraw the money once it hit from PayPal to my bank account. I'd take it out of my bank account, put the cash in there. Now we're going to build up some PayPal credit so we can get some of these games. So what games am I eyeing on? Because like I said, we have to have a goal. And not just, oh, let's get an expensive title or a rare title. Let's shoot for some games. First game I kind of want to shoot for is SCAT. Special Combat Attack Team for NES. It looks like a shooter. Looks like a ton of fun. I want it in my collection. Next title I'm thinking of is Squoon. Also for the NES. Also another shooter, but of a different type than SCAT and other shooters like that. Another title I'm thinking of is Contra Force. Contra Force because, I mean, I like the Contra series. We've got Super C now in the collection with Contra, so might as well get the third one as well. But I don't want to mean, like I said before, this is not the NES $5 game box. It's the $5 game box all video game collection. So one I've been kind of dreaming of having back into my collection. I had it before and I lost it, or I sold it probably, and I just want it back so bad. Einhinder for the PS1. I want this game so bad back in my collection. Another game that I'm just kind of fixated on, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the genre. I usually turn them off because I don't know. I don't watch a lot of scary movies. I don't play a lot of horror games, but I want Haunting Ground in my PS2 collection. I really, really want Haunting Ground. And I was trying to think of a Sega title. I went through the Master System stuff, Genesis games that I couldn't really. No, I just spelled it wrong. I mean, there's some. I mean, yeah, I want Musha, but I'm not. Sure, I could write Little Samson on here, and I'm trying to keep it for right now realistic. That's why I'm not going to put in TurboGrafx games. That's why I'm not going to put a Musha. And yeah, I mean, there's some like the Soul Dees is one, but if I'm thinking of Sega games that I really want, I can only think of one: Guardian Heroes for the Saturn. Saturn. Wouldn't that just look absolutely lovely in the $5 game box? So I think that's a good place to start. I mean, of course, if we get one of these, we can subtract at will, or if one starts catching my fancy that's not on here, we can go towards that. But I figure 6 is a good place to start. A couple NES games, a PS1, a PS2, and a Saturn game. Like I said, I can't really think of a Master System or Genesis game that I'm just like dying to have. But these 3, especially, or these 6, are ones that I keep going to every time I like maybe get a tax refund this time of year, maybe get a bonus from work, maybe sell something or just get a gift. I always find myself going to eBay like, what's Guardian Heroes going for? What's Einhinder going for? And it's just something I've yet to pull the trigger on. So I figured now's the time. And make it a goal
for $5 game box collecting, that when we're selling some of these duplicate titles or whatnot, we're going to make it a goal to get these games. Now, like I said, we're going to have to build up some PayPal credit because most of those are going to come off eBay, but we have to shop. We have to buy product. I still have to have cash in the $5 game box funding wallet, which, by the way, has $20 in it right now, and that's it. I've got a little bit of Game Store credit, I think $7, and some trade credit at GameStop. I don't think that's changed because we haven't bought anything on GameStop. Yeah, 95.72 is still on the trade credit card. But, so we're going to have to sell locally to put cash in our pocket. And some of the bigger items we're going to have to sell on eBay to build up PayPal credit. And of course, I can always, deposit some money into the PayPal, like if it's building up, and I can if we've got cash in here, I can throw $20 in that PayPal if it's going to get us close to one of the goal games, if you will. But, I mean, these 3 games that I found that I merged in my collection, I'm like, wait, I've got them all. Rolling Thunder, Pinball, and Rampage. These 2 don't go for much. I'll probably sell them for $5 each locally. Rampage, I might throw on eBay for $15. Now, of course, we have a Rampage, another one, in the $5 game box. So we've got 2 copies of Rampage to sell. Put those out. What else we got here? The Contra. Contra's going for around $25, $30 on eBay. Pull it out. Let's go. All right, Punisher. I've got a copy of Punisher in my collection. Goes for around $15. Another good one, probably stick on eBay. But, like I said, we need cash. So, Dragon Warrior I've got. Jordan vs. Bird I've got. Rad Racer. I've got Top Gun. I have. See if I can sell those $5 each here locally. That'd be $20 in our pocket if we could succeed in that. Russian Attack. Another one I have. Tecmo Super Bowl. One I've got, and goes for about $20. Stick it on eBay. What else? I think Track and Field 2 is the last one in here that's a duplicate. So here we are sitting on some dupe games that we can get started. Not only putting a little cash back in the old $5 game box funding wallet, maybe start building up some PayPal credit to work towards one of those goals. Yeah. Some of these I was surprised. Oh, wait. I got this one, too. Another $5. Rescue the Embassy Mission. Some of these I was surprised. I thought I had Skate or Die 2. Apparently I don't. I thought I had Monopoly. Apparently I don't. Thought I had Dodgeball. I don't. But hey, there we go. That's a start. So let's get to the pickups for episode 3. And a lot of these are going to be money makers too. First one right off the bat is this Xbox system. For $10, we bought an Xbox and some games. I wiped it down, cleaned it up, and it looks pretty good. And as you saw, it works. The controller works, but the start button is just jammed down in there. That does not work. So we're going to have to, I think I've got extra Xbox controllers. The problem is this didn't come with a power cable either, so I'm probably going to have to go out and buy one of those. I think it's generic. I don't think there's anything special about the Xbox power controller. I'm going to double check that though. And then get a power controller, find a controller to pair with it. We can sell this Xbox locally, probably with some of these games. So once again, we picked up this lot from a Craigslist ad for $10, all the games and the Xbox. According to PriceCharting.com, on March the 4th at 5:45 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, a loose Xbox is worth $44.99. Probably a little bit less because the controller stinks and no power cable, but we're going to fix that. So we're going to sell the Xbox and some games. Let's get to the games. In the Grand Theft Auto 4 case, we have a loose disc copy of Need for Speed Underground. Need for Speed Underground loose disc goes for $5.94 according to price charting. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may throw it in. I'm not sure yet. Don't know where to put these. Let's take it over here. Ghost Recon is complete. Ghost Recon for price charting goes for $3.67. Army Men Sarge's War is complete. $6.59 according to price charting. Splinter Cell is complete. $7.69. Dead to Rights is just a disc inside there. $4.92. Fable Limited Edition with the bonus DVD. There is Fable, and we saw this earlier, didn't we not? There's the bonus DVD behind it. Fable looks like it goes for $7.13. And Ninja Gaiden is complete. $6 according to pricecharting.com. And that's got a big slit. It's like a ninja went to it. I think these are the only two games I'm keeping. Ninja Gaiden and Fable. I think everything else I want to pair with this Xbox. Maybe I'll keep Army Men. Maybe. Let me think. I'm going to think about this. But I'm pretty sure I'm keeping those. Ninja Gaiden and Fable. I may double check my collection to make sure I'm not doubling up. I know I don't have the limited edition of Fable. I've got a regular edition of Fable. I wish I had some Halo to throw in here. Sarge's War. Let's just keep it for right now. So I'm thinking an Xbox and 4 games and a controller. What do you think? 30? Think I can get $30 cash locally? I could try. Doesn't hurt to try. See what happens. That'd be $30 in my pocket. So let's move on to the other pickups. These two games were thrift store finds. And let's see, $10. That was $7, $10. So I got these two for $1, like 50 cents each. These two games from a thrift store. Just Dance 14. I pull it up on price charting. It said a complete copy is $7.86. GameStop won't even give you $1 in cash on it. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I don't think it goes for much on eBay. But we will see what to do with Just Dance. Now, MLB 2K12, with a pricecharting.com value of $14, does pull a little scratch on eBay. GameStop will give me $3.50 for it if we need cash right away. I don't think we do, but this is definitely a flipper because I already got it. So we're going to try to flip that. Brand new, still sealed copy of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD 2.5 Remix. God, Square and their fucking names for the Kingdom Hearts series. So damn complicated for something to star in Goofy. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 goes for $9.99, brand new according to price charting. I'm just gonna put that in there for right now. I don't think that's gonna be worth our time putting on eBay or selling locally. I'm not sure. And finally, this copy of Blur, which unfortunately is in a really bad, horrible case that's broken, and it's not even fucking worth our time. Just gonna throw it away. Just take the art out. Get rid of that shit. So we have Blur artwork and disc. A little scratched up. I better test it. A loose disc copy of Blur is worth $15.48 according to price charting. Part of me wants to keep this. Part of me wants to flip it. So I'm not sure yet what we're going to do. So not a lot of things we're keeping here on episode 3. At least 2 games, maybe 3. I bought this with the intention of flipping it, but it's kind of a lower priority under all these NES games we're pulling out of the box. So we'll just stick that there for right now. Maybe sell it on eBay. When I bought it for 3, if I sold it for $9.99, it's going to cost me like $2.60 to ship. So now I'm in it $5.50. eBay would take their fee $9.99. I mean, I'm basically going to make $2 or $3 if I sell it for $9.99, unless I charge for shipping. We'll see. We will see. So that is episode 3 of the $5 Game Box. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, episode 3, especially compared to 1 and 2 with all these NES games, kind of a clunker, I know, but it could be an important one because we set our sights on some harder to find and more expensive titles that will be kind of jewels in a video game collection. And we've got some stuff to flip, and we've got a good little jumping off point for money in our wallet as a garage sale start picking up when the weather gets nicer, and for getting those good games. So thanks y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you wish. Leave a comment down below if you care. And I will see you next time here on the $5 Game Box. Deuces.